Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. So my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Fox and Bunny tonight. Got my camera stand in the way. It's all good. You should see the whatever I got going on over here to do my videos with you. So, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Fox and Bunny tonight. It's Saturday night. What? Different night, same old shenanigans. Of course, you know who is running around like a wild man because he wants to say hi to all his fans. So here we go. There he is. There's the man of the hour. Hello, hello, Mr. Butters. Hello. Are we so excited? You saying hi to all your fans? Yes, yes. Every time I hit the yes, yes. Okay, okay. All right, buddy. All right. I think he has me trained. I think he seriously has me trained, but it's all good. Here you go. There you are. All right. See you later. Bye-bye. Seriously, I think I'm trained. All right. Let me show you my handy-dandy table. Flip, flip. All right. Same colors every single party. We got white, yellow, blue, red, and black. I have a little bit of extra white because I'm going to be doing greens. I'm going to be doing pinks. So there you have it. All right, weapons this evening is Big Boy. He is a 1-inch flat. We have Mini Me in the house. He is a small shader. We have Tiny. I just dropped that on the floor. You see that? Right on the floor. Didn't make the cup. All right, we got Tiny in the house. He's around for details. Of course, Mr. Nifty's hanging out. I send him out for free. Anybody that does $5 or more of support, thank you so much for the stars, Darlene. We're working with Ginger Ale tonight. I got to pick this up. You're picking it up with me. Oh, I'm telling you, it gets harder and harder every day. I drop stuff. I contemplate picking it up. Roll call time. Shauna is here. She's very, very, very excited. All right, Shauna, how you doing, doll? All right, we got Shauna in the house, and we have Darlene coming in and making an entrance. Darlene with the stars off the bat. Awesome. So amazing. You guys are amazing. That's it? Just two? Just two, huh? There. Oh, I can't. There's gals in the house. We got Shauna. Shauna's doing amazing. Excellent, excellent, sweetheart. I know there's more people on here. I really hope the comments are working. Say hello, hello, hello if you're painting with me tonight. Let me know if anyone's painting with me tonight. And hello, hello, hello. And say, let us know if you're new to the fam. Okay. I have a link. Maybe the link's messing things up. Hello, 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 Dorothy. You can just X out of the link. I think there's some sort of link going on that's kind of screwing things up. Hello, 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 Cinder. How are you doing, my favorite goober? Nancy's in the house. Hello, 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 Nancy. Nancy coming in with some stars off the bat. That's what I'm talking about. Stacy is here with Justine. Is it Stacy or is it Justine or is it both? Hi, my favorite goober. How you doing, doll? Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, you can X out of the link if there's a link. Hello, Marlene. How are you doing, sweetheart? Carol is not late. She is not late. That's a good thing. No corner for you tonight, Carol. Hello, 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 Anne. And another Anne. And a Stacy is just me. Okay. And, oh, you were tagging Justine. I got you. I got you now. Samantha's hanging out with us. We got Barbara in the house. All right. All right, now we're rolling. Now we're cooking with butter. I'm telling you. Hello, 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 Samantha. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, hello, hello. All right, do we have two Samanthas or just one? We got Stacy, Marlene, Carol, Ann, Stacy, Samantha. Josie's hanging out. Josie and David. Oh, yeah. Hi, David. How are you doing? And Darla is saying hi to everybody. Hello, 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 Darla. How are you, sweetheart? Just one. Just you, doll. Okay, I got you. You're right there. See, you're right there. Lillian's watching for the first time. We got a watcher in the house. Hello, 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 Lillian. Welcome. Warm Eve's Creations family. Welcome to Lillian. I just hurt myself doing that. All right, we got watchers, we got creepers, we got painters, we got all sorts that come in for the evening. We love you all. All right, there seems to be a little bit of pause. All right, Carolyn's here, and Carolyn's on time. Hello, 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 Carolyn. How are you doing, sweetie? It is at 7, Samantha. I'm late. I popped on a little late. Barbara coming in with the stars. That's what I'm talking about. Making an entrance. Sharon's first time here. Hello, 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 Sharon. Janelle's first time here. Hello, hello, Janelle. How are you doing, sweetheart? I did say creepers. Creepers are people who don't say a thing, but they're watching the whole time. Barbara is here. I got Sharon. I got Janelle. I got Barbara. All right. And Stacy. You like that, huh, Stacy? You like the creeper things, huh? I think I was writing something twice. I got Stacy. Okay. Excuse me. Cheese and crackers. Are we going to make it? I don't even know if I'm going to make it. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's flip you around. Hi. Hello. I'm sweating. That was a workout. All right. Let me put you guys in your handy dandy holder. All right. I got a new phone. Oops. Did you hear that? I got a new phone case, and it doesn't sit in my holder too well. And I'm going to give you guys all your jolt. Here's your jolt. Your jolt's coming. You ready to be shock-a-dude? Shock-a-dude time. Ready? Ready? Did you guys feel that? I know you felt that. I know you felt that. I know you did. I know you did. I know you felt that. Where is my, oh, there's the pen. Hello, Heather. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, sweetheart. Bonnie sending some stars. All right. That felt good, right, Stacey? That felt good. Nancy's been trying to say hello. Hello, 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 Nancy. I got you. I got you right in the beginning, Nancy. I saw you, hon. Oh, whew. All right. I'm sweating. I'm sweating to death, people. You guys are working me out here. I love it. Oh, let's take a nap. All right. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It is 16 straight across, 20 up and down. If you're working on something differently, that is fine. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you will be fine. I cannot show you both at once what I'm working on and the finished product. I will bring it into, I will show it here and there. So yes, you definitely need that, Heather. So take a screenshot. If you want a reference, take your screenshot now. Now is the time. Now is the time to take a screenshot. Hello, 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 Doreen. How are you doing, sweetheart? All of my videos are kid-friendly, so I am going to try to watch this thing. Excuse me. I was like bending over, and I got a little tickle now. And if you guys could watch your comments, that would be amazing. You love the bunny and fox. Thank you, Samantha. And those of you following my Make 'em Ups journey, you know I try to match the picture. So we've got pretty pinks and grays tonight. All right? 6,000%. 6,000%. You like that idea, Barbara, with the screenshot? I can call you Sam. Okay. Hi, Sam. Sam. All right, Lillian. If that cough doesn't go away, go to a doctor. Lillian, I have a really bad habit. Number one, that's why my cough is as bad, sounds bad, because I have a bad habit. And Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was, when I do the writing of the roll call, I'm bending down like this, and I got a tickle. And my nose is running. I think I'm allergic to doing these videos, because every time I hit the button, my nose starts running. I'm just melting. I'm sweating. I'm coughing. My nose is dripping. Like, everything's going on. Lillian, healing wishes and prayers, though, for you, doll, being not well right now. So we got to send healing wishes and prayers to Lillian. Okay? 6,000%. So she has a speedy recovery. I know that's not an easy thing to deal with. Not an easy thing to deal with. Cheese and crackers. All right. So I'm going to take a sip. I'm going to wipe my nose off here. Excuse me, guys. Everything just started dripping as soon as I hit the button. But it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to get started. Right? Everybody loves our little creatures. There is some level up stuff in this painting. All right, so if you are not there yet, you're not there yet. And that's okay. Healing wishes and prayers for Darlene, too. Oh, you guys, wow. Take some vitamin C. Not that that'll fix any of your problems, but that's what I do. Cheers, everybody. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, the almighty blank canvas. Oh, it's so scary. So scary, but we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. There is, like I said, there is some level up areas in this painting. You know, try it. If you don't get it, that's okay. All right. If you do get it, that's awesome too. Okay, so no worries. Don't stress it. Okay, do not stress it. You take vitamin C every day, right? My screen is like really dark right now. And I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, I hope it's not dark for you guys. It's dark for me. I'm not really sure. I've got like light blasting on it like crazy. And it's coming up a little dark. If it's dark for you guys, let me know, okay? If it's nice and bright, that's cool. All right, we're going to start off with Big Boy. All right, Lori, sounds good. Have a nice nap. See you later. Okay, so we're starting off with Big Boy. All right, I'm grabbing white, I'm grabbing yellow, and I'm grabbing a tiny amount of blue, okay? Because we're going for a soft green. All right, so white, yellow, tiny amount of blue. And we're going to put this all over. It's going all over the whole canvas. Yep, so when you put this on, right, I am just going to grab the colors willy-nilly. You know me, I don't really pre-mix ever. But I know I'm going to grab a whole lot of white with whatever I'm doing. Because I want this to be soft, 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 soft. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot of blending. Right, stick and move, you get the separation of color. But if you want just a nice soft blended tones, okay, you keep brushing over. Now, you want your paint to be a nice thin layer. Enough for coverage, but you don't want it so thick that it's not going to dry. If you notice, you see me doing this? See me doing that? I'm literally taking the paint off of this section of the canvas. See that? And I'm putting it somewhere else. Okay? That is how I get my layers to be thin, 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 thin. So I am literally taking my brush and I'm scooping across the canvas. See that? See all that paint that came up? And I'm putting it elsewhere. Okay? That is how I get nice, thin, blended layers. And you have to do that sound. You have to do this sound when you do that. And then you can just go back and forth like that. And it's going to blend and soften out and all of that good stuff. Alright, guys? So, again, picking up a whole lot of white yellow, and some blue, right? And grabbing a whole lot of white. And I'm putting this on here. Okay. Excuse me. And I want this to be nice, soft, muted tones. So I'm going to keep blending, blending, blending. And whoop, grabbing it, moving it. Grabbing it, moving it. See that? See that trick? See that? Moving it. Moving it. Okay, so we're using very, very little paint. We're getting a nice blended layer. And it's nice and thin. And you got to do that sound. You got to do that sound. You got to do it when you're moving, when you're relocating your paint. Just like that. All right, brush back and forth. Do, 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 do. And soften, soften, soften. All right, and we're doing the whole canvas like this. You guys got this. You got this. Bam. You got this. I know you got this. I know you do. I know you do. I love mixing the blue, white, and yellow. I love the different. I'm melting. I'm melting. My schnozola is literally, it's kind of gross, but it's literally dripping into my throat right now. And it all started when I bent over the table to write your guys' names down. It's all your fault. It's your fault I'm dripping. It's all your fault. I'm blaming you guys. I'm blaming you guys. I love mixing these three colors together. I think it's super, super, super pretty. And also you get all sorts of different combinations. If you grab more blue than yellow, you'll get a turquoise. Grabbing more yellow than blue, you're going to get the Kelly green colors. Hello, 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 Debbie. How are you doing, sweetie? It's very pretty, right, Ann? Debbie! Debbie! You're late to class. You have to go in the corner. I don't care if you're new or not. That's what we do here at Ease Create. I just flung paint that way, by the way. That was instant karma. That was instant karma from yelling at Debbie. I just flung paint that way. Hello, 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 Heather. Oh, Heather, the Australia thing isn't going to save you. You got to go in the corner with Debbie, too. Oh, my goodness. I literally flung paint that way. That's instant karma for telling Debbie to go in the corner. And telling Heather from Australia. We got Australia in the house, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so. Right? I'm going to scoop some of this off here. There we go. Scoop, 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 scoop. Okay. And I got nowhere to put it, so I'm just going to throw it on the side of the canvas. I'm just going to throw it on the edge here. Living on the edge, people. We're living on the edge. We're living on the edge. Okay? So, bam, just like that. Just like that, my edge is painted. See that? How many of you guys struggle trying to paint the edge of your canvas? How many of you struggle trying to paint the edge of your canvas? Very easy trick, okay? You put your brush, you put it going always. Okay, so you put your brush. Hold on, I'm trying to move you so you can see and not knock anything over. It's very tricky. Earthquake! Okay. So, we have the edge of our canvas, right, guys? Right here. So, you're very simply going to turn around. Right? Let me get some paint on my brush so I can show you. Okay? You've got paint on your brush, right? Bam. Here's paint. You're going to go to the back part of your edge, right here. You're going to go back here, and you're going to flick forward. You flick forward. Just like that. You put your brush, you put it on the back of your canvas right here, and you flick forward. And just like that, bam, 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 you are going to paint your sides. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And if anything makes it over, the beveled edge, you simply take your finger and you do one of these. And that is how you paint the sides of your canvas. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, guys. All right? Simple, simple, simple. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. I already went on my cruise, Penny. Hello, 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 Tina. Hello, 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 hubby. How are you doing, sweetheart? All right, I'll check you later, Tina. All right, we got Heather from Australia. And thank you so much. We got Heather commenting about me. We have Heather from Australia. We have Debbie hanging out with us here. Okay, and Penny. I gotta write Penny. I gotta write Penny down. I gotta write Australia Heather down. And we got Debbie here. And Tina B's coming in with the hubster. So, hello, hello, hello. Nice. Canada in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Canada in the house. All right. We're going to do some, I want to use you guys as a mirror. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to do some roll call. I want this to dry. I want it to dry. We're letting it dry. Let it dry. Let it dry. Okay. So, did you guys all miss me last night? I know you missed me last night. So, to be honest, right? I had my mother's 85th birthday party. And I was going to miss it for you guys. My sister set it up, and I was going to miss it to have our thing. And then I realized, and then I was trying to play with the time, like to do both, maybe have this start earlier or you start later or any of that kind of stuff. And then I realized that I could just change the day. Light bulb moment, like, duh. Sometimes the simple eludes me. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it eludes me. And there we go. So there's going to be another Saturday one this month. The reason I'm going into all this. Thank you so much for the stars, doll. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, she's 85. I have a wedding this month. So not next week. The following week is going to be a Saturday too. Okay? So, but I get to do both. I don't get to disappoint you guys because I love hanging out with all of you. And I get to do the functions that I got to do too, right? Adulting. Because they make us show up to stuff. I'd rather stand here and paint than show up to whatever I got to do. I'm being very for real with that one. 6,000%. All right. Thank you so much for the... Angel starts puppy school in March. Oh, that is adorable. Thank you so much for the stars, Heather. Do me. We will follow. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, but it took me a minute to figure out that solution. And I'm like, Eve, why didn't you think of that like 3 years ago? Why didn't I think of that 3 years ago when I started doing these videos? You know, I've been doing these videos for a long time. I've got like 250 something videos on my YouTube channel. Did you guys know that? Like, that's a lot of videos. I've been doing this for a good minute. Carolyn, so March 25th. Hold on, sweetheart. Let me go look at the calendar, doll. Yes. That's a yes. Yes. So, hi, Cindy. Cindy, you're going in the corner. Okay, Debbie and Heather, you can leave the corner. Cindy's now going in the corner. She's late. That's all there is to it. 6,000%. We got Stacy. Stacy's here. I don't know how many Stacy's we have. We wound up with a couple of Stacy's, I think. But that's okay. That's all right. She's 20 weeks old now and growing fast. That's awesome, doll. All right, we got to make rose petals or whatever kind of petals these are. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab white. You're going to grab red. Okay, white and red. You're going to, see, dab, dab. You get a pink. Okay. All right, Sam, that's all right. Now, I'm going to make this even lighter, right? A lot of white. A lot of white in this painting. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a microscopic amount of black. See that? Microscopic amount of black. Okay, Stacy, no worries. Microscopic. All right, and when you add in that microscopic amount of black, you get this really pretty dusty rose color. You guys see that? See how it just made it less pinky and more like a rose color? Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. All right, I'm going to wipe off my brush so I don't have tons and tons of paint on that. And we're going to turn around and you're going to swipe, swipe. Swipe, swipe. You guys ready? It's so tricky. You ready, guys? I'm holding my brush here, putting it up against the canvas. I'm going to swipe, swipe. Bam. Petal. See that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so you're going to put in a bunch of these. Here, there, not everywhere, right? With the amount of paint that you have on your brush. Don't forget you're doing both sides. Both sides! You want both sides, okay? I'm just going to break out in song at all different moments, okay? If your background color mixes in, if it's not that dry yet, don't worry about it. You have so many of these little petals on here, it's just going to look like it's fading out, and it's going to be fine, okay? All right, so I'm putting in, I loaded up my brush, and I'm putting in, here, there, not everywhere, these petals. And notice I'm angling all of them this way, and I'm angling all of them that way, okay? Right? And I'm even putting in real soft ones, right? There's hardly any paint left on my brush. I'm throwing those on here too. Okay? Throwing those on here too. I am taking all of the paint out of this brush. Taking all the, so I want some really, really soft. Okay? There's hardly any paint left on my brush. Right? Notice I'm dabbing to get that excess paint out of my brush. Okay? Just like that. Right? Then I'm going to grab a little bit more red. Oh, that's awesome, Penny. Grabbing a little bit more red with my pink. Okay. Koi fish are tricky. Well, they can be tricky. All right. Some red with the pink now. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some that are more red toned. Okay. Here, there, not everywhere, right? Sticking and moving, just adding these in. No rhyme or reason. They're the ones in the background. We do not care if the background paint's mixing with them. We don't care if there's full coverage. These guys are all the way in the background. We don't want them bright, okay? We don't want them bright. We're not adding a lot. We're sticking and moving. We're just adding these in here, there. Okay. And I'm using up all of the paint that's on my brush. Soft, 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 soft. See-through, 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 see-through. Okay. And there you go. There you have it. All right. So you guys fill that in, and I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
You hear Mr. Butters, right? He's chiming in. All right. Now that we got that going on, we're going to turn around. We're going to swirl tap that big boy. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to swirl tap that big boy. And I'm going to make sure he's nice and flat, right? Dab him so he's nice and flat and thin. Okay? And turn around and grab black paint. Just on the tip with big boy, ladies. And nice and cut you. Razor sharp, right? Cut you. Razor, razor, razor sharp. Alright, you're going to put your brush directly up against your canvas like this. Okay, holding back here, control freaks. Alright, you're holding back here. You're going to put it straight up against the canvas and you're going to pull. And as you're pulling, you're going to curve. Oh my goodness, how do I do all that? You hold your brush back here. Alright, so you do show me the money or the world's smallest fiddle. Okay, you do this. And then you put your brush in there. It turns your brush. Okay, so you're just going to move your thumb like this. And see the brush turning? Alright, that's how you do all that. Okay, straight up against the canvas. I'm going to pull upwards. I'm going to turn my brush by moving my thumb. And out. Did I get a thick part? Absolutely. Do I care? No. Alright, refill my brush. I'm going to follow along the line I just did. I'm going to pull upwards. I'm going to come out. Okay? Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you can't do the turning the brush thing, you can just arch your arm. Alright? You just arch your arm. Starting another random one right here. Okay, you can arch your arm. See that? See how I arch my arm? But you have more of a tendency to wind up with a thicker line if you do it that way. Alright? Now, I'm going to come off of the ones that I drew. Turning my brush. And I'm going to put random branches in. Random. Here, there. Not everywhere. All stuff. Becky coming in with a question to make it like she's not late. Trying to distract me, are you, dear? Did we permanently switch? No, we did not. There is going to be another evening that is going to be on a Saturday in March. I have a wedding to go to. I am live painting during this wedding. So,
Hi, Becky. I am live, right? I am live painting for this wedding. It's my daughter's. I swear, everything is melting. My face, my nose, everything. I'm melting. The camera stand's wilting. Everything's like whatever tonight. I don't know. All right. Reloaded my brush. Again, nice sharp edge. Holding back here. Pull. Turn. Okay. And like I said, we're not worried about anything being... if we get a thick one, don't worry about it. Okay, we can cover it with a petal. Later on, we're not going to worry about that stuff. We are not worrying about any of that. We just want to put in the suggestion of branches. Just a suggestion of branches. We're going to have our lovely little fox and bunny over this. We're going to have more petals over this. So you are just putting in pieces that are going to sneak and peek. Sneak and peek. Ooh, I like that. Sneak and peek. Oh boy, we're going to need a new shirt. Sneak and peek. It is a 1-inch flat doll. Big boy. I name my brushes 1-inch flat. His name is Big Boy. Okay, we're going to sneak and peek all of these lovely little pieces in here. We're going to need a new shirt, ladies. I'm going to have to write that down. Somebody write that down. Because I will forget. I will forget. Samantha, I have found my brushes in all sorts of places. So, a couple of different companies. But if you want the exact brushes that I use, I do sell them as a set. So the same brushes I've used for every single video I've ever made, I do offer as a set. They're offered on my website because the brushes are a collection from a bunch of different places. And honestly, unless I look at the paperwork, I can't even remember where the heck I got them. No, but if you go to www.evesartistry.com, I sell the brushes as a set. And I also sell a paint kit. Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate that. Yeah, my brushes have lasted a very, very, very long time. So as long as you follow the care instructions, you will have them for a very, very long time. I've had my paint party business for 7-8 years. And the big boys that I use are 8 years old. I'll show you. 8 years old, 7 years old, and are used for my business. So I have people that don't know how to paint using them. This brush is 8 years old, people. I'm not lying to you. 8 years old. 7, 8 years old. Something like that. I don't know. Facebook memories hits me with oh, remember this? And it was like 7 years ago. And when I wet this, the bristles still go nice and flat. Okay? So that is Big Boy. That's how long he's lasted. My fluffies have lasted just as long, too. The fluffies last just as long, too. So this brush, we're going to be here for a while tonight, guys. I could tell. Because we didn't even start our fluffy friends. This one's going to be a long one, people. Strap in. Fluffy. My fluffies have lasted 8 years also. Or 7. Whatever it is. 6, 7, 8 years. Something like that. It's in the years, people. That's all I'm trying to say. It's in the years. You want to see the original so you can get a screenshot? You got it, doll. You got it, doll. Whoop. There you go. Whoop. There you go. Guys, if you are commenting or have a question and I miss it because I'm zoning somewhere else or I'm doing the painting, just say it again. I don't mind if you spam me. I don't mind if you spam me in repeat things over and over again because I do miss things and I apologize. You're so welcome, sweetheart. All right, what was that saying I just said? Sneak and peek or something? I just said something really iconic. What was it? I wanted to write it down. Does anybody remember what it was? All right, we need layer 2 of petals. Layer 2 of petals. Okay, going back into my pink color. Make sure this is dry or fairly dry. Layer 2. Layer 2. Again, right? So, hey, remember those those thick lines that you had? Remember those thick areas that you had that you really weren't feeling? That kind of didn't work out? Guess what? Sneak and peek. Sneak and peek. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I gotta write that down. Okay, sneak and peek. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Sneak and peek. I got a saying off of my TikTok live, right? So another one's going to be messy girl. Sneak and peek. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Yeah, if anybody didn't know, I sell my painting shirts too. They have all of my quirky little sayings on them. We have lots of sayings here at Eve's Creations. We have a whole other language. Alright, it's the language of our fam. Okay, I am not going to be too concerned with putting petals here and here, because Fox and Bunny are going there. Okay? Fox and Bunny are going there. So I'm not going to be concerned. Right now, I'm just filling these in here, there, not everywhere. I'm covering up any of the thick branches that I might have made by an oopsie. Again, we're not worrying about super duper duper coverage. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, we are just filling in another layer. You're just filling in another layer, and you could add more red to these. You can add, right, change the tone up a little bit, right? There's one with more red added. Okay, so you want to change the tone up a little bit on this. Change up the tone again. I'm staying away from where my Fox and Bunny are going because that's going to just be a waste of time. Fill in down here. Okay, swoop, swoop, right? And I'm just swoop, swooping. Notice I'm holding where I'm holding my brush, right? And I'm just swoop, swooping. That's it. Swoop one side, swoop the other. Swoop, swoop. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Dab to color it in, right? Swoop, swoop, dab. Swoop, swoop, dab. Swoop, swoop, dab. Swoop, swoop, dab. Those of you that are new tonight, hi, my name's Eve. And, yeah, we don't do things quite like other people. Right, fam? We have fun here. That's the whole point. We have fun here. That is the whole point. Swoop, swoop, dab. Swoop, swoop, dab. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 da, ba. Okay. Get my next layer in. Do I send brushes to Australia? Heather, I would have to look up the shipping for you. And you would have to DM me to place the order. I actually had somebody from Japan want brushes too. The shipping to Japan was like $90. It was insane. So, I'm in New Jersey. So if you want to look up what shipping something to Australia is, you can. It would be coming out of New Jersey. So if you want to look that up to be able to, you know, make your decision Okay, or you can direct message me and I can look it up for you. And all of that good stuff. I'm in New Jersey, Sam. I'm in New Jersey. New Jersey in the house. Okay, so now we got to start our fluffy friend. We're going to map, people. We're mapping. Get out clean white paint. I am from New Jersey. New Jersey in the house. Oh, yeah. So, swirl, tap, dab, and big boy. I'm going to grab white paint, and we're going to map. So, those of you that are new, mapping is basically we draw our whole thing in white paint. We do this for a few reasons. Number one, your colors are going to pop better because you're blocking the background. Number two, if you screw up, you can easily blend it out by just adding the colors of your background. Okay? That's why we map. Alright? So just clean white paint, and I got to draw my friends. Okay, so Mr. Fox, he's over here in this area, hanging out in this little area right here. So we're going to do a cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers. Hi, Stacy. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, doll? We're going to do an eyeball. Eyeball. Big boy. You got your package yesterday? You're so welcome, Tina B. Thank you so much for being a consistent supporter and keeping my lights on for me. So you are so welcome to get a special little package from me because you are one of my original gangsters. Okay, eyeball. All right, and Miss Bunny is a bean. It's a bean, okay? So you're going to do a bean shape, right? Circle here. All right, circle here. Bean. Or an 8, right? I'm just going to soften that out now. Right? Going to follow along the edge, soften that out. We got a bean, baby. It's a peanut. It's a peanut. Okay, Penny. I'll get your address, doll. You're good. Not painting. That's okay, Stacey. Just hang out. It's all good. Thank you guys so much for the stars. Those of you who don't know what stars are, they're a way to tip me throughout my live. Because you guys literally keep the lights on and you keep Butters fed. They're a penny each. They are penny each. Nifty's your favorite brushes? Yeah. So anybody who does send support, that's $5 or more, I send out Mr. Nifty's for free. Okay? So with our eyeball on our fox, now we're going to come off of the tip and we're going to do a triangle. Come off of the tip and you're going to do a triangle. And you're going to go above the bottom of the eyeball. Okay, you're going to go above the bottom of the eyeball. You love Mr. Nifty too? Yeah, he's really nifty. Okay, so for Fox's head, we're going to do a rounded triangle. Okay, so here's your eyeball. You want him angling down, right? There's going to be his little nose. Okay, and then you're going to come off of his little nose and you're going to make a rounded triangle. Right? Once you have that, you're going to bring this part, you're going to fill this in. So you're going to come off the back of his head and you're going to fill that in. Okay, then we're going to do 2 triangles for the ears. You ready? You're going to come off of this part right here. You're going to do a triangle for this ear. Bam. There it is. All right. And you're going to round this out this way. And you're going to do a triangle right here. Bam. There's the other ear. Okay, now this right here, swoop, you see that? That should all line up. Right? Swoop to his nose. See that? That should all line up. Okay? This right here should line up. Okay? Do I ever do paint parties in person? I do. I do. I'm a mobile unit. I actually go to people's houses, and also I'm at a distillery that's in downtown Toms River. All right, once you have that lined up, you can keep his face like this. Some people like their fox faces that way. You can keep it like that, but I'm going to round right here. Okay? Make that nice and smooth, and I'm going to round right here. Make this nice and smooth. Any tips for left-handed painters? Sam, I'm a righty, so no. I'm sorry, but I don't paint left-handed. I don't understand what the difference would be for you guys. So the best thing I could tell you is I'm sure on YouTube there's left-handed painters, so look them up for yourself. Okay, Sam? All right. On top of our bean, we need a circle. Swoop, swoop, parentheses and a parentheses makes a circle. Parentheses and a parentheses makes a circle. Yeah, Stacy, I had the event at that. Thank you so much. I had the event at the local event. It is posted on my page, so you can look up the details if you'd like to. Okay, off of our circle, we're going to follow this around. We're going to go about halfway, and we're going to come off and do a squiggly do. We're going to do a squiggly do. We're squiggly doing. There it is. Okay, and then off of our circle on this side, we're going to come around, and we're going to do a squiggly do here. Squiggly do. Okay, squiggly do there. We got bunny ears, people. Isn't it so cute? So cute. Okay, there we go. All right, squiggly do. Okay, over here, on this side of the bean. Nikki, sorry about that. You're here now, doll. Right, over here on this side of the bean, you're going to put another little extra piece. Okay, right on that part, right there. And you're going to come over here, you're going to follow this and put another little extra piece on this side. Because she got the badonkadonk. Oh, yeah, we got badonkadonk going on. Yeah, me neither. I'm not tech savvy either. We got badonkadonk going on. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now we're going to make, let's do Bunny first because she's gray. That's easy enough. She is gray. Okay, so we're going to grab black paint and we're going to grab white paint. Okay, I'm going to do a little dab to see how dark it is. So I don't want it that dark as the base color because we're going to be adding darks and lights to this. So somewhere in the middle. Your first paint night and you're loving it. Awesome, Reagan. Hello, sweetheart. That's what I want to hear. 6,000%. Alright, so somewhere in the middle. And I am going to color in. Now we're just coloring, people. We are just coloring. We are coloring. We're filling and fixing. Okay, fill and fix, right? If you wound up getting any of your shapes, any wonky this way, wonky that way. Oh, Penny, that sounds lovely, right? Gonna make it look more like a collie. I like that. I can roll with that. Okay, again, right? Swoop off the top of the head, swiggle do. Okay, swiggle do. There it is. All right, bam. One ear. Okay, the other ear, right? I'm going to add a little bit more white. There's the other ear. Right there. Okay. Color in the body. We got the body going on, right? She's got body. Do, do, do. We got body, body, body. All right, her leg, her badonkadonk. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Coloring. We can color, guys. You guys can color. I know you can color. Thanks, Becky. Appreciate that, sweetheart. Appreciate that. So when you go on my website, all my paintings are for sale. And if you hit the button, your first screen, you're going to see a whole bunch of buttons. There's one that says merchandise. That's where you find the brushes, the shirts, the paint kits, and all of that good stuff. Okay, guys? So thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right. Now, I'm scroll tap that big boy. And we're going to do the base color of our fox, right? So our fox is orange, but he's going to start off peach because we want to add white paint. And white, yellow, and red make peach. Okay, so I'm going to grab some clean white, people. Grab some clean white paint. Don't be lazy. Don't be trying to sneak white paint out of that big messy pile that you have. Grab some clean stuff. Red, yellow, white. And we're going to get a peach. Color them in. And I'm going to have the separation of color, okay? We're just putting a base coat in here. Base coat, first layer, filling and fixing our stuff, okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you're just filling this in. Filling this in here, okay. Right, notice I'm doing dabs. I'm keeping the little separation of color happening. I don't want it all flat, one solid color. He's furry. He's furry. So you can dab the paint on. Right? Now, right? Swirl, tap, dab my brush. Now, basically, I'm going to be bouncing from this one to this one to this one. And the reason I'm doing that is because as I'm painting on this one is drying. And vice versa, vice versa. Okay? Yes, Penny, texture. 6,000%. So, that is going to be the process tonight. So I'm going to be bouncing from this to this, back and forth. Alright? Adding all the little details as we go along. Alright, now usually I bring you guys to layer 3. Most acrylic paintings, if you want them to pop and be like my colors, like the original, watch out. This has probably about 6 coats of paint on it. Okay? 6 coats of paint. See all of the textures? Okay? So, I usually bring you to about layer 3. The more layers you add, the better it's going to look. All right, I'm going to show you how to do everything, but I am not going to turn around and paint it to perfection because we will be here for as long as it took me to paint this one, which was about a week. Not 24/7 a week. It sat on the whatever this thing's called, easel, a few times. Okay, so I am going to show you how to do everything, but am I going to paint the entirety of everything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because I don't like to overteach. I don't like to over-instruct. Shauna, that is perfectly fine, 6,000%. I'll give you a little ketchup mustard time. Don't worry about any of the background. Just get your animal shapes in, and you're going to be fine, okay? Don't worry about doing any of the roses. Just do your animal shapes. Focus on that. Okay, so back to Bunny. I'm going to grab Mini-Me. All right, Shauna needs ketchup mustard time. Let's do some roll call. Roll call. Because we're ketchup mustering. Come on, guys, let's go. Now. All right, we got Heather, Doreen, Shauna, Darlene, Gail, Ann, Dorothy, Nancy, Cinder, my favorite goober. Justine is here. Marlene, Carol, Ann. No, I don't know. There's a bunch of you. We got Regan and Stacy. Penny's hanging out with us. Tina's here with hubby. We've got Sam. We've got, I think that says Becky. You guys see that? I don't know what that is. I think it's Becky. It's Becky. Okay. Barbara, Josie, and David. Darla's hanging out with us. Lillian's for her first time. Carolyn, Barbara, Sharon, first time. Janelle, first time. Stacy, Heather, Debbie, and Cindy. 6,000%. Here. Jeanette is here. Hello, Jeanette. Here. Yo, Teach. I'm over here. I'm here. Who's here? Kimberly. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't say Kimberly. Okay, I got you. I'm writing it down. Becky's here. Kimberly's here. You guys are here. Yeah, you're right. I missed you, Kimberly. Hi. I remind you a lot of your Nana. Oh, thanks, Sam, I think. Nikki. Nikki's here. Jeez, I'm slacking. Boy, I'm messing this all up, aren't I? And, Cooking Diaries. I don't know your name. Okay, we're going with Diaries. Diaries is here. Oh, Diaries. Let's go with cooking. Diaries might turn into a different word. Might actually turn into a different word. And we're not going to say diaries. We're going to say cooking. Zunira. Ooh, I like that. Zunira's in the house. I have to stand in the corner for screwing stuff up. All right. Okay, I'm perpetually in the corner. I don't think I've ever left the corner. All right, Mini-Me. Mini-Me is a small shader. Small shader. Okay, so I'm going to make my gray, but I want it to be a lighter gray. So I am going to make a lighter gray. Okay? And, just put it up to your canvas. Make sure it's lighter than the other one. We are going to put in her cute little puppy cheeks. So, the first cheek is right here on the edge of the face. Okay? On the edge of the face. Right there. And then the next cheek is next to it. Okay, it's a tad bigger. more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get, though, so keep that in mind. All right, then we got the little nose, too. Little nose area right here. There's the little nose. All right, and I missed that. I'm sorry. Oh, I just smeared paint all over my phone. Hold on. I was just scrolling and I had mega paint on my finger. I got paint all over my phone. Hold on. I gotta wipe your cheeks off, guys. There we go. Okay, wait, oh, there's a smudge. There, got, do the mom trick, right? Lick you guys. Holy snap. Okay. All right. Now the comments are all weird. All right. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Yeah. I just smeared you guys. Oh, okay. So the lighter gray, I'm going to do this ear. Okay. I'm going to do this ear. Right. So I can see it. So I can see it. Da, 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 da. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay. Now we're going to flicky-do her belly. All right, so I'm just dirty brush and all, gray, everything else on there. All right, and we're just going to flicky-do her belly. So I'm going to put in where I want the belly to be. Okay. And round it down here, right? Round it here, because this is going to be her leg. This is going to be her leg here. Okay. So, this is going to be her arm. Okay, the other arm is coming in on the other side here. It don't matter. We're going to paint that right on top, so you don't have to worry about that. So, and you're going to just flicky-do, 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 this whole area in here, okay? Flicky-do, flicky-do. I'm holding my brush back here. I'm holding my brush back here. And, yeah, guys, your painting's not going to look like my painting. Because it's your painting, first of all. That's the first thing. Second thing is, everybody on here is at a different level. Okay? Some of you guys have been painting with me for a very long time. Some of you just started painting, right? You just started painting. So, another amazing thing is everybody's own creative spirit comes out as they paint. So, it's totally going to be different, which is fine. Okay? We don't worry about stuff like that here. What we worry about is, are you having a good time? Because if you're getting frustrated and if you're overthinking it, it's time to take a woosah moment. All right? Don't stress a thing. It is paint on a canvas. It is your world. You can easily, it's acrylic paint. You can easily let it dry, cover up anything you don't like. I had that happen last night. I was trying to paint waves. I was experimenting with some different techniques that I was thinking about. It became a mess. No, I am using, you can use the small fluffy for this. You can. It's probably smarter, but I'm using Mini-Me. I'm using Mini-Me. It came out a huge mess. It was what it was. And you know what I did? I just took Big Boy, I smoothed it all out, and it just became a green area. Look, I'll show you. So, I was trying to make waves in an ocean, right? And I was trying to get it to be all nice and pretty, and I was trying different techniques and all of this stuff, and it became a shooting mess, and I just glazed it over. See? Now, this was a big mess. It was awful. So, we don't stress things like that. We don't stress things. If you guys have been painting for 6 months and you expect to have a painting like mine, I'm sorry, but you are sadly mistaken. If you do get a painting like mine and you've only been painting 6 months, I'm out of a job. Right? I'm out of a job. So, give yourself some credit. You get the most credit because you were actually brave enough to get your supplies, get brushes, set it up for yourself, and turn around and put paint to canvas. That's where you win your gold star. What is the paintbrush? It's a shader. It's a small shader, hon. Small shader. I call him Mini-Me because he looks just like Big Boy because he's got the squared off edge. But it's a small shader brush. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to jump over to Mr. Fox. Okay? I have to put in the white area on his nose. Okay? So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to pull down a little bit to square off his nose. And then I'm going to bring this over here. Loop this around. This is under his nose. Okay, so I'm going to square off where his little mouth is, right here. And then I'm going to bring this up. And I'm just going to do dabs. Just going to do dabs. Okay, then I need white in his ears. So on this ear, it's flicking out the side. Flick, 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 flicky-doo. Right? Flicky-doo out the side. And you're welcome, Nikki. No worries. Okay? Flicky-doo the center of this one. Flick, flick, flicky-doo. Flick, flick, flicky-doo. Okay? Just like that. And white paint, and you need his belly area. Okay, so his belly area right in here is the triangle. Okay, because these are his 2 legs. Okay, bye Stacy, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have an amazing evening, doll. Okay, because those are his 2 legs, and then he has this piece right here. Okay, so you're going to leave a space, do your white. Alright, 2 legs, little triangle in here. Alright, and we're going to flicky-doo. Flick, flick, flicky-doo. Flick, flick, flicky-doo. Okay, so the fox is a whole bunch of flicky-dooing. All different colors. Alright, so what you're going to do, now that you have this base coat, is I'm going to grab yellow and red. Yellow and red. Alright, now I want darker areas on him. Okay, so I'm going to show you the darker areas. Alright, so I'm grabbing a whole lot of red and a little bit of yellow. Right here, it's darker. So you want to flicky-doo. Darker. Okay? Back behind his leg right here is darker. So you want to flicky-doo. Darker. Okay? Now, you can add more red to your paint. I actually added a microscopic amount of black to the paint. Okay? So this is darker here in this little area under his head. Okay? And where the side eye is. All right, now I'm going to wipe off my brush, and now I'm going to grab yellow and red evenly, and I'm going to soften this out. I'm going to soften this out, and everything is flick motions, and stick and move. Stick and move. All right, put it on, keep it moving. Put it on, keep it moving. Okay, so I want to soften out these darker areas. Notice I'm flicky-doing everything. Everything's a flicky-do. Okay, I'm going into the area that's open, and I'm going into the dark area. Right, and we're flicky-doing. We're flicky-doing like maniacs. Lots and lots of flicky-doing. Okay, flicking into the dark, into the lighter area, sticking and moving, right? See me? I'm sticking and moving. Leave it alone. Put it on there. Leave it alone. Mini-me. You got it, doll. You got it, Ann. The small shader. Okay, so now the leg area is going to be lighter, right? Grabbing more yellow. Grabbing more yellow. Flicky-do on his legs. Okay, and like I said, there's like coats and coats of paint on these guys. There's like 7 layers on these guys because I'm insane. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you go out of your line, add some white to it. Okay, add some white to it so it covers up the back. Alright, so if you go out of your line, or if you want it to be a little more defined, you just add white paint to your little flicky-do thing going on there, and you can get it to be even lighter. Alright? Do, 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 do. Okay, so now we have to soften this area out. Okay, bring this all in, right, to the rest of the face. Flicky-do, flicky-do. So the top of his head, you flick upwards, like this. Okay, I'm going to add some white paint so you can see what I'm doing. You flick upwards. Like that. Alright, top of his head. Okay, for the nose, you go upwards. Upwards. Okay, that's what spit's for if you go out of your line. See that? That's what spit's for. Okay, now, this little area right here, okay, this is where I said there's some level up, because this is tricky right here, right? That little side eye piece, okay? So I'm going to wipe off my brush, and I'm going to grab some white paint. Now the eye is going to sit in this little pocket right there. Let me show you on the original. Okay, see that little pocket right there where the eye's sitting. If you guys cannot do the 3/4, that's okay. It's still tricky to me today, okay? So if you can't get it, do not stress it. Don't put the eyeball in or give it more of a profile view. All right, but you see that little thing, and then the nose is coming this way. So that's what you're going to do. So I'm going to cut this little piece right here for the eye to sit in. For the eye to sit in, okay? And then I'm going to just bring down his nose. Okay, so you just cut in that little piece and then bring down the nose. Okay, just be careful with your nose area because it could have the tendency to get bigger and bigger. Okay, this fox has a very large nose all of a sudden. He's got a big nose. I think because it's pointing down more. Alright, on my original, I just walked into my bench. On my original, I have it out more straight. And on this one, it's pointing down more. So I think that's why he's getting a very big nose. I just totally walked into my roll call bench. Yeah, the 3/4 eye takes some, it's finessing, okay? And like I said, I still don't get it perfectly all the time. And I'm sure doing this from the side, I'm not going to get it perfectly. But I'll give it a whirl. Okay. All right. And I'm just adding more white paint to his very large nose. Okay, and then for under the nose, and in here, you're going to flicky-do out. You're going to flicky-do out. All right. And what you want to do is you just keep, right, let this dry, you're going to flicky-do again. Let it dry, flicky-do again. And you just keep picking up different colors with your brush, okay? Lighters and light and dark, right? You're just going to keep picking up different colors with your brush, flicky-doing them in. Keep these areas darker that I mentioned, okay? All right, and that is how you get Mr. Fox to be all fluffy and pretty. All right, and in the center of his ear here, it's black. Okay, so small little flicky-doos for that. All right, for his center here, I grabbed black and white on my brush and didn't mix it. So black and white on my brush, dab, dab, flick, flick. Right, I got some darker areas. Now I'm going to grab white paint, flick some lighter areas. Okay. Right, under his head should be darker. Okay, in here should be lighter, so you just add more white. Okay, and here should be a little darker, so I added a little more black in my flickies. Everything was flickies. Everything is flicky. Everything is flicky. Everything is flicky. Everything is flicky. Right, wiping off my brush. Okay, I also flicky-dooed with Tiny. Alright, for my last parts, I was flicky-doing with Tiny, which is a small round. Everything is flicky, everything is flicky, everything is flicky, everything is flicky. Okay, add in more white paint to the center. Everything is flicky, everything is flicky. Okay, and you just put layers and layers and layers on your fox. Okay, and every layer you do, it's going to be, look more and more finished. All right, but that is exactly how you do all of the layers on your fox. Okay, we're gonna let him dry, and I'll show you how to do the eyes and the nose and all that happy stuff. So now we're gonna go over to Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny is not flicky. Miss Bunny is actually smooth. The only thing flicky. You ever talk and then actually hear what you're actually saying? And I'm like, the only thing flicky on the bunny, flicky, flicky. I like just caught wind of like what I was saying, and yeah, okay, guys. Oh man, all right, 6,000%. Yep, that's me. Okay, so the only thing flicky on Bunny is her belly. The belly bunny is flicky. The bunny belly, yeah, I messed it up. Say that 5 times fast. The bunny belly is flicky. Flicky to bunny belly. Flick, bunny belly. Belly bunny, flick. There you go. That's what you're going to do. But the rest of her is smooth. Okay, so how do you do the next layer on the rest of her? You need different grays. All right, everybody still out there? You still with me? Still with me, people? If you have any questions, if there's anything that you want me to show you, 6,000% ask me. Okay, like I said, I bring you to layer 3. It's up to you to take it further. If there's something you need to know to be able to do that, let me know. I'm going to come back over to Mr. Fox and show you how to do his eyes and his nose, okay? And we're going to do the second layer on Bunny. I'm going to show you where the darks and lights goes. And then we're going to do her face. Still here. Carolyn's still here. Heather's still here. What? Oh, yeah. 6,000%. Okay, so Bunny has different grays. And you're going to be doing zigzag zoom. You're going to be doing zigzag zoom. All right? Easy peasy. I'm working. He's this rock star tonight. And still here. Woohoo! Hi, everybody. Shauna, too. What? Oh, yeah. Samantha. Hi, everybody. So, he's the rock star tonight. Now, if he's brand new, right, zigzag zoom is this motion, okay? It's this motion. Now, if your brush is brand new, see, this guy's kind of beat up. He's a little frayed on the edges. That's how I was able to do the flicky-doos with him, okay? If he's brand spanking new, you don't want to do this, rubbing. You kind of want to do this. Dabs. Okay? Right? So if he's brand new, dab with him. If he's a little fluffed out, you can zigzag zoom. Alright? Zigzag zoom. Everyone's still here. I'm going to grab some more white paint because we're going to be making different grays. We're going to make a dark gray, medium gray, light gray. Alright? Dark, medium, and light. Alright, so we're going to start with the dark. Going to the dark side, baby. Alright, I'm grabbing black. I'm grabbing some white. I'm going to do a little swirl, swirl. Make sure it's a dark color. Okay, dark. Alright, starting with the darks. Alright, I'm going to wipe off my brush so it's not goopy gobby with all this extra paint on it. And we're going to come in here and we're going to add the dark areas. Alright, so the dark areas under the ear. Alright, under the ear. Under the cheekers. Under the cheekers. Okay. Under the head. Under the head. Under this ear. Okay. On her badonkadonk in the back. Right? Now, I'm going to grab a little bit more white paint. Right? Make that gray a little lighter. And I'm going to zigzag zoom. I'm going to zigzag zoom. Okay? To soften that all out. Alright? And same here. Okay? Little lighter paint. And I'm going to zigzag zoom to soften this all out. Zigzag zoom. That's all you got to do. See that? Zigzag zoom. Zigzag zoom. If your brush is new, dab. Dab. Okay. Zigzag zoom. And if you wound up making it too light, you added too much white, that's okay. Just grab some more dark, put some more dark in there. Alright, don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Wipe my brush off. Zigzag zoom. Zigzag, zoomy zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Zigzag zoom, do dabs, do whatevers. It's fine. Okay, just like that. Alright. Now, the other darker area, alright, is on the inside of this ear. So I'm going to grab that dark paint I'm going to come to the inside of this ear right here. Right, with the darker paint. Right, and then grab a little bit of white to make it lighter, zigzag zoom. Zigzag zoom, zigzag zoom. Blend it all out. Do, 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 do. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, her arms. Now, you want to flicky do the whole middle part of her and then add your arms last. So, just in a real world, just imagine all this flicky dude, okay? This is all flicky dude. Okay? This whole thing, flicky dude. Alright? With the whites and the grays and the whatevers, keep switching like we did the fox. Same thing. When you're done, you're going to take your gray paint and you're going to put in her arms. Alright, so the one arm is here. Alright, comes into here. And you could just make this lighter gray. Alright, you can make this lighter gray. So that is one arm. Okay, right there. Or hand, or whatever you want to call it. Right? And then on this side's the other one. Right? So when you're done flicky doing, you add in her arms. Alright? Okay. Add in her arms. And then you just flicky do this space over here. So it disappears. Alright, and that is how you do Miss Bunny. That is how you do Miss Bunny. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys time. Those of you that are painting along, I'm gonna give you time. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna get off the animals. Whew, we saw it out, right? That was a lot of focus. That was a lot of paying attention to what we need to do. So let's just switch it up. And I'm going to show you how to put in the petals and the dots. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys? 6,000%. So let's shake that off. If you need ketchup mustard time on your animals, go ahead and do it now. All right? Keep on plugging away. So I'm going to show you all of this now. Okay? And then the branches and the whatever these are, berries. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do all of that. And then I'm going to go in and show you how to do the faces on our little special friends here. Okay, guys? 6,000%. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Cruising right along. So take up some ketchup mustard time here. I'm going to do a little bit of roll call. Thank you guys so much for the stars. I do all of this with your guys' support. I am being true, saying that you keep the lights on and feed Butters, because you do. You notice my dollar days, PayPal, Venmo, or Oh, I never did my links in the beginning, did I? Okay, ketchup mustard, guys, and I'm going to do my links. All right, so I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Okay, because it's always free to watch. I don't think it's fair, you know, that I think everybody should be given the opportunity to paint and to be able to create. And it was a talent bestowed upon me. And I truly enjoy sharing this gift, right? So I don't think it's very fair to charge. My opinion, okay, that's my opinion. That's where I'm coming from. I never really want to get to a point where I start charging for my teaching. I really don't want to. I've been trying to put it off for as long as I possibly can. I've been doing this for 3 years, putting it off. So hopefully the universe and the man upstairs keeps helping me out. You guys are a major, major help. Major, major help. All right, with the stars. Thank you so much for the stars, Barbara. So I have PayPal, I have Venmo, I have Cash App. I think I posted all that. Did I not post that? Did that not work? All right, all I see is PayPal's. All right, let me try that again. Okay, so these are my only accounts. Do not send money to anyone, anywhere, anything that is not have my name on it. You will see Eve's Artistry. You will see Eve's Creations. You will see something along that effect on all these accounts. You will see an Eve. Okay? If you do not see that, I don't charge. There's no tickets. There's no special links. There's none of that. So if the scammers are beating us up, don't do any of that. All right? If you don't see Eve attached to the sender or the person posting or on any of it, don't do it. That what I just shared with you, the Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal is all I have, and that is for you guys to send support. You do not pay to get in here. You do not have to get a ticket. You do not have to register. You don't have to do any of that, all right? So please, please keep that in mind. It's terrible we have to do this, but I'd hate to see anybody get taken advantage of, all right? So just keep that in mind. And if you see somebody on the page having difficulty or questioning that, feel free to let them know those things, all right? You guys do help me a lot with answering questions and taking care of some stuff. I try my best to stay attentive, but I am working on 3 different social media platforms. So sometimes I miss something, all right? All of my replays are always, always, always available on YouTube. So I will share that link for you, okay? Please subscribe to my YouTube. It costs nothing. It costs absolutely nothing to hit that subscribe button. You will get notified when the videos are posted. And also, it just helps me. It helps me if I can get my follower numbers up on these different platforms in time, a very long time. It will wind up being something where I could work with those platforms for doing promotional stuff. Okay, so it just helps me. Becky already shared my website, www.evesartistry.com. Thank you so much, Sam. So that is shared. All right, guys. Supplies, it's under merchandise. Brush sets, paint kits, shirts, all under merchandise. Right? So you go to evesartistry.com. The first page is going to be a page of buttons. You're going to see a merchandise button. That's the button you want to hit. Thank you so much for the stars through my little speech right there, guys. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So I do see others. I see others, and they charge like $5 a tutorial, or they charge $5 for the replay. I do not want to have to do that. I don't want to. I really don't. But yeah. I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'll stop now. That's why I do Dollar Day. I have 7,000 followers on my Facebook. I'm like, all right, if 200 people send $1, it'd be awesome. But I wind up not getting that. But that's okay. Like I said, it is not required. And I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody or any of that sort of thing going on. Absolutely 6,000% not. So I just love having you all here. I love being able to share a gift that I was bestowed. And I want everybody to have the opportunity to create. I'm done now. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. So the little the heck am I talking about? The berries, the little white berries, okay? Very simple. You can do a circle 3 ways. I'm using Mini Me, the small shader. All right? So, you can do a scribble circle. Okay? Just like that. I just scribbled in a circular shape. You can do a parentheses and a parentheses. Parentheses that way. parentheses this way. All right, fill that in. Or you can do the push and spin. So push and spin is you push your brush into the canvas and then you spin with your fingers. All right, push, spin with your fingers. Okay, that's a push and spin. All right, that's how you do that. And you guys, you rock stars that share my stuff, right? That turn around and share and post and tag and all of that. That is mega, mega, mega help. So thank you so much for hitting those extra buttons for me. I really appreciate it. So this is the push and spin. Okay, literally just pushing my brush on, spinning it around. If you can't get that, you can do the parentheses, or you can do the scribble circle. All right, and you just place these berries wherever you want them on your painting. Wherever you want them. All right, once all of your flicky doing and your different layers of color and everything is done on your friends, you're going to add the petals to cover and hide all of this stuff, right? All of the unfinished pieces of our friends, all right? Before you do that, though, you want to add the other branches in. So, for the other branches, okay, there's going to be more branches on the bottom. So, I'm going to swirl tap that big boy, the 1-inch flat. I'm going to grab my black paint. Nice and loose and thin paint. If you have globby paint, you're not going to be able to do a thin line. It has to be loose and thin. If it is not, add some water to it. All right? Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, Nikki? I know. I was getting on a little bit of a rant there. So I was like, all right, hit the brakes, Eve. Hit the brakes. Because, you know, we all know what reality is, right? We don't have to be reminded while we're painting. 6,000%. All right, so cut you, razor sharp. Cut you like a knife, okay? Very light touch, right? Hold your brush towards the back, and you're going to add in these extra branches that are on the bottom. Okay? And thin, loose paint. All right, add a little bit of water to your paint. You want to add in all these little extra branches, okay, going in towards your friends, because we're going to add the extra petals on them. Here, there, not everywhere. If you get a thick one, don't worry about it. You can just turn around and put a petal over the top. All right, 6,000%. Add in some extra ones back in here. Add in some extra ones in the back now, or re-put in some that you already had. Okay, so see this one right here? I can re-put this one in. And now that disappears, that leaf, that pink leaf, now all of a sudden became further back. That's how you add dimension. Alright guys, so if you turn around and you re-put this one in, right, say I want to put this one back in again. Alright, you re-put that one in, and now all of a sudden all these guys just went back there somewhere. That is how you add dimension. Okay, so you re-put in some branches. Continue it on the other side. Right, so you re-put in some branches and you're going to add dimension. That's going to push these guys back. It's going to push these guys back like magic. See that? Boom. Now they're back there somewhere. You see that? Yeah. So if you have any like something that you're not liking, put a leaf over it. All right. Swirl, tap, dab, and big boy. We got to make our rose color again, and you can make different variations of this color. If you notice, in my original, I have dark, light, medium, all right? It's all adding more red or tiny touches of black, tiny touches, okay? So see right here, dark, light, medium. All right. You can also add tiny, tiny touches of blue. If you add tiny, tiny touches of blue, it's going to be like purple for you. All right. I know I have a lot of purple lovers out there. So I'll show you what it looks like with the tiny touches of blue. So I'm grabbing my red. I'm grabbing my white. All right. I'm going to grab a microscopic amount of blue. See that? All right. Add the blue in there. Do a little bit of a dab action. And now it has like a purple tone to it. You see that? How pretty that is? You see how pretty that is? Look how pretty that is. It's like a purple. All right. So my purple lovers, if you want to add some with a purple tone to it, 6,000% do that. And you're just going to place these. And these need to be solid. Okay. Right? These we're going to give a little more concern with. You want them solid. You want them not see-through. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing, sweetheart? I have no idea where my ideas come from. Oh, I want to show you next Fridays. Everybody's loving next Fridays. It is finished. I want to show you next Fridays. Okay? So you want these to, right? Give them a 2 coats or something. This is like with the purple. And you're just going to cover up. All right. Now, if I want to make it a little darker, I can grab some more red. Right. I'm going to grab some more red, and it's going to give it be darker. It's going to have more of a red tone to it. I could grab more of the blue for my purple lovers, or black if you like the dusty rose. And I can have it be really dark. All right. So, and you're just going to place these along your friends. Okay, along the edges of your friends. All right. Fill in all these areas around your friends. Okay. Wherever, here, there, wherever, you know, just fill those in. It's all good, Marlene, no worries. Okay, and you want to second coat them if you need to second coat them. You do not want these see-through. All right, you do not want these ones see-through. All right, and you're just going to add these in to fill in your spaces and make it pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I did a few going over the top of their heads. Okay, so like just putting one on the top of his head. I did a couple on the top of her head. All right, do a couple on the top of her head. Okay, just adds to the cuteness factor, right? I called it, you know, like they just kind of met each other along the flowers here, starting a friendship, right? So the more you tuck them in, right, the more it looks like they're just coming out on either side, like, oh, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. What are you doing here? One of those kind of things. Right? All of my paintings have a story. I'm all like, hi, you just met each other. Hello, chance encounter, you know, like, and making a new friend. All right, so I put some over on their heads to make it really look like they're coming out of these pretty flowers, these pretty leaves. Okay, the last thing you want to do for your pretty flowers is you want to add some small twigs. I got Mr. Nifty here. I'm adding water to my black paint to make it loose. Yeah. Oh, you want it, Nikki? You want to see it? I'm going to show it to you. Nice, loose, and thin black paint. And you're just going to follow along a branch you already have and put in these tiny little pieces. Okay? So you do that with Mr. Nifty. Close up! You knew we were getting one of those tonight. Close up. Okay. So you do that with Mr. Nifty. Alright. So, I'm going to make you wait for it. I want to do these faces. Alright. So, your faces. I'm going in with Mr. Nifty. I'm going in with Mr. Nifty. We're going to grab some white paint. Alright, we're going to grab some white paint. I'm going to loosen it up with some water. And her whiskers. Her whiskers! Okay, earthquake. So the whiskers, right, off of this cheek. Real fast. See that? Bam. Grab more paint. Grab more paint. For every whisker. Okay, I know it's tempting just to do the next whisker, but grab more paint. There we go. There's her whisker there. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys. Alright, alright. There's another one. Right? There's another one. And another one. There's that. Alright. Wipe my brush off. I did a little dab of pink in here. Okay, we did a little dab of pink in here. I made her nose pink. Okay. Grabbing black paint and the eye over here. Right? You're only going to see half of it. And then the eye over here. Right? I'm going to grab some white and blue. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I want to do the faces first in case somebody's trying it and has a question. Alright, I'm going to grab some white and blue. And I'm going to do her eyeball part. Now, on the 3/4 eye, it feels weird. It doesn't feel right. It's just very, very strange. But you literally put the eyeball on the edge. Okay? So, it feels very strange, but that's where you put it. Alright? 6,000%. Alright? Then I'm going to do the... Now, you want everything to dry in the middle of doing this. I'm doing it all in one shot. Now I'm going to do the black, and I'm going to do it towards the upper part of the eye. Okay, and on the other one, it's literally on the side, so you only do half of the horseshoe. And you're going off the edge of her face. It's very strange to do. It's like really weird, right? But that's how you do it, okay? Then, once that dries, you want to go back in and re-outline with your black paint. Okay. And then if you want to add a little eyelash, right, a couple little flicky-doos, some flicky-doos over on this piece, all right, and there's her pretty little eyes. And then she has the piece between her cheekers, a little triangle for the mouth, a little light gray for a lip, and then some black dots for the whiskers. And then you need your life dots and the eyeballs. So you're going to dot and dot. Just like that. Okay? So there is Miss Bunny's face. Now, and I highlighted her nose. So, when you guys go to do this, I expect you to pause in between my instruction and let this stuff dry as you do each step of her face. Right? Do not do her eyeballs in all one shot like I just did. Because you're going to wind up with big mushy messes. Alright? So you're going to do the shape. You do the circle for the eye, whatever color you want her eyes. Let it dry. Do the black piece, horseshoe, towards the top of the eyelid. Right? Leave the space underneath it. Let that dry. Re-outline the eyes. That fixes it. That cleans it up nice and crisp. That's the money step right there. Alright, all said and done, go back in and do your life dots, the little white dots on them. Okay? And then you could fill in the rest of her face. So that is her face. Now we got to do Mr. Fox. And like I said, this 3/4 view, it's a level up, guys. It's tricky because it doesn't feel normal. It feels very awkward. It's very awkward. And still gives me trouble sometimes too. I'm not going to lie. Alright? It does give me some, because it just doesn't feel right. But then it looks right when you're done. Alright? So if you can't do it, that's okay. Try it. You could always flicky do it right off the face and it'll be gone. Right? So try, but if you don't get it, it's okay. Don't stress it. My fox nose has like a humperdinck right here. You see that? He's got like a humperdinck nose going on. Alright. I'm grabbing Mini-Me. Alright, and we need a nice little fox nose. So, I'm going to grab my black paint. And I'm going to add in, right, so flat across the top. And then bring it on in here. Okay, there we go. There's his cute little nose. Got that part. Now I'm grabbing Mr. Nifty with some of that pink. And I gave him some pink cheekers. Okay, I just dabbed some pink on there. That's all I did. Okay, dab a little pink, smush it out with your fingers. And thanks, Nikki. And then his mouth, right, off the tip of the nose here. Right, little piece on this side, little piece on that side. Okay, there's his mouth. Now, his 3/4 eye, I'm going in with the black paint. In that little pocket we made, right, you're going to do like half of it. You do half of it, like that. Thanks, sweetheart. Alright, I know it feels weird. That's how you do it. Okay, and then the other eye. So you want to line this up across the bridge of his nose. So there's the bridge of his nose. We're going to line this up going across the bridge of his nose. And then the other eye goes over here. Okay, there's his other eye. Right? Now, I'm grabbing some red and yellow with the black on my brush with some white. So that was like red, yellow, and white. And I made a brown. Okay, and then on the 3/4 eye, it goes right on the side. It goes right on the side. Bye, Darlene. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thank you so much. All right. Then you're going to do your horseshoe circle, right? Top of the lid. Leave the space underneath. Over here, it's only half of it. Right on the edge of the face. Okay. Give him some little eyelashes, some furry moments going on. Right? Little dark furry moments going on here. Just dabbing. Just dabbing. That's all I'm doing. Right? And then his life dots. Right? One here. And one here. Right on the edge. Very strange. There it goes. You could also do the life swoop. Right? Swoop. And the swoop. Okay? Just like that. Alright. I highlighted his nose. Swoop. Boop. Okay, and then you could add some more, like, you know, flicky-doo. Ha! Just gave him a mustache. Flicky-doos. Okay, right, with the smaller brush. Right, add some more detailing in here. Like I said, it's up to you how much time, how much you want to put into this painting. Alright, it's all up to you guys. Lots of flicky-do, lots of layers. All that happy stuff. Alright. 6,000%. Right? You can flicky do with tiny to get the really, really like, right? Some serious flicky doing going on here. Right? I'm doing it with tiny now. Okay, notice, see how I'm putting this other layer on and it just looks even better. So the more layers you do, the better it's going to look. Okay, it's completely up to you. How much you want to do. How much time you want to put into it. Okay, if you really like this painting, the original is for sale. Becky bought my original. Hi, Lucinda. How you doing, doll? Becky bought my original right off the canvas last session. So if you really, really love this painting, the original is for sale. So just DM me because it's not posted on my site yet. Alright, so there you have it. Alright, guys, and you guys are all set. You want to see next Fridays? Alright. Da, 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 da. There it is. So this is next Fridays. I'm working on the one for in 2 weeks. I'm working on that one. Okay. April, who is in recovery. Everybody, April, she's on here a lot. I know my people that have been here have seen her and talked to her. She wanted a weeping willow tree for me for like months. She was asking during like Christmas. She's recovering right now, so if you guys can definitely keep her in your thoughts and your prayers and healing wishes for April, that would be excellent. Thank you, Lucinda, for the stars. Thank you guys so, so much for the stars. And remember, there's Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. All right, there is a story behind this one too. I called it Connected because nature and the universe and all of those things, I feel, have a connection, you know, as also with the human spirit. So I called this Connected. So basically, it's a mesh between nature and our lovely universe and having it be all connected. So that is the story behind it. And we are going to be doing this next Friday. 6,000%. I will show you how to paint this next Friday. Okay, guys, thank you so much for the stars. If you have any other questions for me, now is the time to ask them, because I will be saying good night. Good night! Good night! Good night, good night. Good night, good night. I will put the original back up if anybody wanted to screenshot. If you didn't screenshot it before, I'll put the original back up for you so you can screenshot it. Okay, 6,000%. You guys are amazing. What an amazing roll call tonight. So, I love you all. You are amazing. The YouTube is Eve's Creations Paint Party. The link is on the event page. When you guys are done with your furry friends, 6,000%, we share our work as a community. On the event page, it says share your creations here. You can hit comment and post a picture of your painting. When you take a picture of your painting, try to take a good picture. Yes. That sounds awesome, Cinder. Thank you so much for joining me again. I haven't seen you in so long. My favorite goober. And yes, I know you always add your sparkle to all of your work. So whenever you guys get it finished, just post it somewhere on the event page. You want to just randomly post it somewhere, that's fine too. I'll stumble across it eventually. You guys know I like to put our little clips of our fans' work together. When you take a picture though, if you could take a picture of it being like in the shot this way and not like laying down and it's a shot from the bottom, like if you can put your phone over your picture like this, that would help tremendously. Because then I wind up having to crop them all and sometimes they distort. So just a little tidbit for photographing your work, alright? So instead of shooting from this angle, put your phone over the top of your art and shoot from that angle. And you will get a better picture for yourself and for me. Alright, so on the event page is a spot to share. One last time, you guys are enjoying the Hey Eves. There's a spot for stars on those. You guys are enjoying the Living Larges. There's a spot for stars on those. There's always a spot for stars on my lives. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Okay? 6,000%. Yeah, Sam, if you want to, sure. Absolutely. We share our work as a family. I know some people set up a different Facebook page as a group to share their work. You guys can just share it to the page. I am totally fine with that. I don't mind that at all. I was going to make a group, like a Facebook group for us, but it didn't happen. I think it happened, but I'm just letting it. We're not doing anything with any of that. So if you want to post stuff that you've painted with me, if you want to share it with me and it's not something we painted together, direct message it to me. Okay? If it's something that we painted together, that off of one of my tutorials, you can post it right to my page. If it's something you're working on and you'd like to share it with me, direct message it to me and I'll take a look at it. All right? But let's keep a little bit of focus with my page and have it just be stuff from my tutorials. So everybody knows where to find the tutorial if they like the work you've done. Okay? I think that's a good idea. We'll do it that way. All right? So something you're working on, direct message it to me directly. If you're trying to order something, again with the Australia, direct message me. That is the best way to get in touch with me is direct message through Facebook. 6,000%. I will answer you. It may be 3 in the morning, but I will answer you. All right, guys. I love you all. I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much, fam. You all warm my heart. Have fun and go create. Bye-bye.